Welcome back to News Extra. It's Social Work Month, so the National Association of Social Workers Guam chapter has several events lined up this month. You can be sure to see them out at their wave, at workshops, and the 2018 Guam Social Work Conference. Joining us to talk more is Dr. Lisa Natividad and Kiki Stinnett, President of Chuuk Women's Council. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Nick.
You.
So first off, let's get straight to the conference. That's happening this week. What do people need to know and what can they expect?
That's right. So it begins tomorrow, Thursday, and we'll go all day until Friday. It's over at the Western Resort Guam. And so we begin at 8 in the morning with registration, and we go all the way till about 4:30 on each day. The first day, the overall theme of Social Work Month in our conference is along the lines of enhancing human security with inafamalik respect or respetu and social care. So the first day we have Kiki as our keynote address, and she will speak from a Micronesian context. Also in the morning, we have what I call our panel of sinus. And so we have those who have retired from social work coming back to share their retrospective view about what it is that we need to do to be able to effectively help our community. So remember, I personally am very excited about that. And then we have other workshop sessions in the afternoon. And then on Friday, our second day of the conference, our keynote address is Dr. Keith Hornucci, who will be speaking about nutrition and its connection to behavioral health. And then we have a morning panel of alternative therapies, different alternative therapies to be able to help people as they move along to improving their well-being.
Nice.
And then on Saturday, we have our social work banquet, which is an annual banquet where we honor different awardees.
To celebrate and wrap it all up there over the weekend.
Exactly.
But let's go back to day one with Ms. Kiki. So you're on Guam to give the first keynote address. What can people expect to hear from that?
Yes, so honor and thank Dr. Natividad to invite and include the Chuuk Women Council. And we're an NGO organization of women in Chuuk, and we're just working, trying to empower and improve the lifestyle of our people. And especially with today threat with climate change and domestic violence, and just trying to help with the food security. And I'm going to highlight some of our activities and our achievement in the community. It's really, we're a volunteer group of women, and sometimes we have grants, and so this year we just we're ending the home gardening project that is being sponsored by USAID grant and highlighted and help us to promote home gardening, and that's part of the food security. And so that's ending this month, but we sign on a new grant with APCHA in Pacific Island, promoting healthy lifestyle through diabetes awareness in diabetes prevention. So we're going to work with 200 people, Chuukese people, that to help them manage their diabetes type 2, so they don't go to be, be a diabetic.
Yeah.
And so that really continued sustainability on the food security that we're trying to promote in our community.
A lot of progression that you're going to be sharing and expounding on, I'm sure. But a lot of people from Chuuk now call Guam home, so it's very fitting, I'm sure, for them to hear what you have to say. Is there anything else that you wanted to add?
Yes, I just want to tell my people here that it's really important to be part of this community and be engaged in the healthy lifestyle, and to be involved in good education and learn in the workforce that what they're doing, so they can bring all this back to Chuuk and help our people, because we're going forward, and we need this young generation to pick up our what we have started.
Most definitely. And for Dr. Natividad, for the rest of those here at home, or others that now call Guam home, what do you think is the biggest message that they could take away from something like this?
You know, I think part of why we invited Kiki to come and do the keynote is that really for our region to be a strong region is really the strength of everybody that's involved, right? All members. And so my students and I over the years have partnered with Kiki and Chuk on varying projects. One of the projects that I'm most proud of is that we assisted with the collection of books. We did a book drive that she was able to facilitate moving to Chuk and has established the first public library, for example. Right? So it's a very simple, small gesture on our part, but has opened the door, I would imagine, for many children in Chuk to be able to look at reading and to, you know, reading does so many things in terms of literacy, right? I mean, not only does it expand your mind with increasing vocabulary and what have you, but it also helps you to imagine possibilities in your life. And so for me personally, it's very important for us to partner with different organizations throughout our Micronesian region because Guam is stronger when everybody in the region is stronger. And so that partnership, I think, kind of is very important.
Okay, partnerships I'm sure are going to continue to grow from here on out. And so the conference is this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at the Westin Resort Guam in Tumon. And final word, if they want to find out how to get involved, who they need to call, or where do they need to go?
At this point, just come to the Westin at 8 o'clock in the morning. You can register on site. And the other thing that we're featuring for the first time in over 2 decades that we haven't done is we have actually what we call a chill room, which is a room where we will have cosmetology students to provide haircuts. We have traditional healers who will be there to provide massages and what have you. And so it really is a gesture at self-care for
really a place
workers.
they can, like you say, chill.
That's right.
Pamper themselves. Ladies, thank you, Dr. Natividad and Kiki. Thank you both so much for joining us.
Thank you. Nick.
All right, stay tuned at KUAM News Extra. Up next, this month's guest speaker for the Guam Community Coral Reef Monitoring Program.